Sweet Project Cars, we're glad to be back with some cool and trick ways to do things. Now I know a lot of you are, when you're working on your car, you always run into the situation where you have to have a long extension, maybe even longer than this right here, and you're trying to put one of these nuts on somewhere that's kind of in the back of your dash or anywhere that you've got to reach in and kind of tilt it on an angle, and you're moving it around and then it falls out. It's so agitating, especially when you don't have older, when you have new screws, new nuts that have absolutely no fit. They'll fall right out. Okay, here's a little trick. This will save you a lot of pain and suffering. Take a piece of clear plastic, just plastic like a plastic bag. And the reason we use clear is you can still see by the nut, you can see it, and your work that you're in there. Take that, put the nut around the back side with the plastic, there you go. You cannot get that to fall off. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a perfect example of what I just shared with you outside. This is the console in our Nissan Cube project, and I've got to see the two studs down there. I've got to get my hand, I can't get it down there to start it because my hand's too fat. The two studs are right there, as I said. And we have the socket with the plastic. Okay, let's see if we can get it to focus for you. And you can't get it to fall off. I'm shaking it. Okay, now all I have to do is reach down in there, put it on top, pull my ratchet out. The plastic is right there. I want the plastic back because I don't want to keep doing it over and over for the next stud. So I use my handy dandy tool here. If any of you don't have one of these, get one. It's got the little grabber claws on the end here. See how it grabs? I can reach down there, grab my plastic, pull it out. I'm doing this one-handed. Nut back on here for the other side. And I reach down in, pull it off. But that's all you got to do, folks. Look at how easy that is. That makes your life a lot easier, especially if you're reaching back into a dash, like I said, trying to reach back in there and put a nut on a, maybe new set of gauges you're putting in or what have you. But the plastic allows you to still see your workspace, and you can take it off and take it out of there. Say you have a small nut like this that doesn't have the washer on it, okay? You take your little tiny nut here and you just wrap it in the plastic. Because what happens when you put the nut in there, what happens? It falls to the back side, falls down in there, okay? So you don't have to do that. Take that, put that there. Look at that, it sets right in it. You can reach back in there and get this nut started on your stud. And like I said, maybe you got a longer stud that's sticking out where you got to have a deep well. No matter what you do, it's going to fall down in there, and you can't get your hands back in there to get the nut started. The plastic works like a charm. Okay, that's it. Make sure you subscribe. We got cool ways to do things.